Alright, this is the beginning of our Outer World section, you fucking hoes.
Yeah. Get ready for some space talk, bitch.
What that guy said. Anyway, so you did your first impressions video.
Yes.
Second impressions?
Second
That's a
impressions.
strange way of wording it. Your extended impressions maybe is a better...
There we go. My final impression.
Yes.
There we go. One thing I have to say about the second playthrough after doing the first, after playing a lot of RPGs, I appreciate the fuck out of the fact that you can skip all that shit in the start. All that nonsense rhetoric. Can't do it with Skyrim though. Couldn't do it with Fallout.
Oh yeah, that's right. You really can't skip that shit, can you?
Same thing with the Witcher shit. As much as I love it, I can't skip White Orchard and just go to level 5. I gotta do those missions. I understand those have resounding effects, and that's a much deeper RPG. But holy shit, can you only start out doing the same thing with the same cutscene so many times before you're like, I got one in me. And it better be good, or else I'm never coming back to this. That made it definitely a lot more approachable and added to that shortness factor that I saw a lot of people were talking about.
Even your initial playthrough with watching all of the cutscenes, it's still a pretty short game.
It is pretty short.
But I don't think that I've put more than like 40 hours into the game after both playthroughs.
That's about what I put in. Oh, both playthroughs is 40 for you?
Well, I blasted through my second... My second playthrough, I did a lethal playthrough where I literally killed everyone. Didn't matter. So, that's not true. I got my teammates, and then I went and killed everyone. Okay. I went to every single planet and killed every single character.
Damn.
Except for Phineas, because you don't get to kill Phineas.
Why?
Because you never get to see him until the very last cutscene.
Oh, did you sell him out?
I didn't sell him out. What happens if you do that?
Spoiler
alert. Oh, you didn't sell him out?
I didn't sell him out, no.
Okay. I thought about it. I was worried that it would just end my game right there if I sold him out. So I didn't do it.
I thought about that too. I was like, what happens if I just decide to be a piece of shit? I was like, dude brought me back to life.
Because I've seen the end of the game, and should we spoil? Should we?
Spoiler alert. In 3, 2, pause. I don't do that 5 shit. I said spoiler alert. Like, realistically, pull the headphones out, do something, pause it, skip ahead. Go live. What's the spoiler?
The final cutscene. It shows you that you make the right choice when you side with Phineas.
Yeah.
So, obviously, I want to habitually, myself, I like to make the right choice. Even on, like, my lethal playthrough where I kill everyone, and it's like, yeah, I want to save the colony still.
Who else am I going to have to kill? Everyone else is dead.
Yeah. Exactly. See, you get it. But I figured if I picked the wrong option and doomed the colony by killing Phineas, then what happens after the game? And I was worried that that would be the end of the game if I did that, so I didn't do that.
Okay, yeah, I get that.
So my second playthrough was really short.
Okay, because you were just
because I just went through and I killed everyone. I didn't bother with the quests. When you first get to the groundbreaker, you have to talk to Gladys.
Oh yeah.
I just killed Gladys.
Mm-hmm.
And so you get to skip that whole groundbreaker quest where you go around and you talk to everybody on the groundbreaker, and then you go and do a fetch quest on Scylla. Like, no, I skipped all that. My playthrough never took me to Scylla because I skipped that quest. Felix sends you back. If you didn't do Felix's quest, obviously you didn't go back, but I went back for Felix's quest. And
okay.
That was it.
Felix had one quest, but he seemed like a whiny bitch to me. He gave me Caden vibes from Mass Effect 1.
I don't remember. Oh, he was like the first human male counterpart, right?
Yep, so I was like, you got a Caden face about you, and I don't think I can let you blow up in an atomic bomb. Fuck you and your mission. I don't like you.
Yeah, he's not my favorite character. I used Sam because he's fucking overpowered. Sam's nuts.
Oh, I never used Sam.
Oh, really?
I used Nyoka and Parvati.
So you never have to upgrade his weapons or his armor because it's all static. You get what you get with Sam. But just to start off with, Sam is the highest base power level.
I love Nyoka and her heavy weapons, and Parvati just had some of the best dialogue.
I just like Parvati. Parvati's a cool character.
She was. So when I was playing, I gotta say, the options that they gave you to actually go through and explore everything to the fullest extent, like, I know that you could end entire quest lines and shit like that, but when you really wanted to go in, even though it wasn't that long, it felt pretty varied. It felt like I could approach shit in any way that I wanted to. aside from the invisible walls that we talked about earlier.
I don't like invisible walls, dude.
Invisible walls are horseshit.
Especially terrible in a game that's supposed to not only be an open world game, but the successor to Fallout. It was extremely upsetting to find that not only was the map incredibly small, but you were even more limited within your smaller map.
Yeah. It was honestly, I think, only as big. It only feels slightly bigger than KOTOR.
I haven't played that game in so long, dude. I couldn't tell you how big I think the map is in KOTOR.
I mean, the Outer Worlds is definitely a little bit bigger.
I mean, it feels smaller than Oblivion.
Yeah. Seriously, I spent significantly more time in Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2 individually than I did in Outer Worlds ever.
Even like Skyrim, I put almost 200 hours into. Outer Worlds, I put in 40 and I'm done.
Yeah, that's the thing. What up?
I was gonna say it kind of lacks not only content, which is fine. For $60, I would probably be pretty unhappy. The fact that I didn't have to pay to play it, it is probably giving me a little bit of a bias to say that I liked the game, because I liked the game quite a bit. Had I paid $60 for it, I'd probably hate the game, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
I paid $60.
Did you?
Yeah, I still enjoyed it. See, I am a sucker for something that's good and that feels like a passion project. So many other things feel listless nowadays. Getting this, even though, it was short, it was lacking in the full scope of what they presented you. Like, don't show me 4 planets I can't go to on a hollow map that looks like at some point with the right decisions I'll be able to pop them open. Just don't even put them there. Like, and then you telling me that you don't have DLC. It sounds like I'm talking shit about it, but realistically, what I got, how I felt when I was playing it, and at the end of it, it left me wanting more. If a game
I definitely want more, dude. I definitely...
And not even just because it was short, like, the cliff... Spoiler, alert, warning, that's 3 seconds. The cliffhanger they leave you on with finding out that you lost contact with Earth. A huge section of their military is just fucking floating somewhere. Your colony got ditched so that way they wouldn't starve. That's a lot of major plot points. And it was done in such a way where I feel like they could have tied up one more of them to add like a final act after you got Phineas.
I don't think it'll be DLC. I think it'll be a whole new game.
You?
I think the next Obsidian project won't be DLC. It'll be...
Gonna be
I don't know.
OW2, Outer Worlds 2.
What else has Obsidian done lately? Is it
We
just
talking
Outer
about
Worlds? Have they done anything else?
I don't think they've done really anything else ever since, what, New Vegas? We've been waiting for something good and quality.
Yeah, I literally, like, between New Vegas and Outer Worlds, I can't name a project that Obsidian has touched on. What's up?
I was going to say, I feel, as we're discussing it, the best way to describe the Outer Worlds, I feel, is like a really good fucking appetizer. It's not the full course like New Vegas was. Like, New Vegas was what you spent $35 on at the restaurant. This, you spent $15. You didn't need to. You probably would have been fucking fine. But damn, that was a good $15 spent. A little small, but that was a good $15.
Yeah, but in reality, this was $60, and New Vegas, brand new, is $60. If I had to choose, like, if you put Outer Worlds in front of me and New Vegas in front of me, like, brand new, I've never played both, and I can pay $60 for either one, I'm gonna pay $60 for New Vegas. Not only because, like, just straight out of the box, it's a bigger game. I don't want to say it's a better game. It feels much more complete than Outer Worlds did.
Yeah.
I feel like Outer Worlds was severely lacking in content, but what it had was really good. There's no modding, which was the biggest thing in Fallout.
Nani?
Right? Have you seen any Outer Worlds mods yet?
No.
Exactly.
I thought the modding community was just like taking their time and chugging along.
And I mean, maybe it's not impossible that there will be mods for the game, but it's not mod friendly like the Fallout games are, you know? Even the console, to use console commands to enable God mode and like no clip around like that, they locked away. You can't access the console. You have to download a third-party program to unlock the console.
That's too much.
There were a lot of things they did really well with the game. And then a lot of things that I feel like they just fucked up for no reason at all. Like invisible walls, not just on the edges of the map, in the middle of the map where you're trying to roam around and explore.
Yeah.
They removed freedom to push you into their storyline, which is kind of what you don't want in your open world game and in your successor to Fallout.
These are all fantastic points. Damn. Huh.
I don't know, because they did it so well in New Vegas.
Yeah.
And there's so many examples of it being done right. If you
don't have New
if you
Vegas
look at
as
it in a
frame of
vacuum,
reference.
you know, like if there's
Yes.
nothing to compare it to, it's a really good game.
And even with certain comparisons, it's depending on the comparison.
It's better than Fallout 76.
I'd even say it's better than Fallout 4.
Yeah, Fallout 4 was a letdown too.
Yeah.
You reused a bunch of assets from Fallout 3 and
Skyrim felt like just reused assets from Oblivion with not even that much.
Skyrim was reused assets from Skyrim.
The more I think about it, seriously, and I just thought about that as we were sitting here, but that appetizer analogy, seriously, it doesn't sit. It sits fine with me, but fuck, the one
I mean,
more.
it is a good appetizer, but in your scenario, you're saying $35 for the main course, $15 for the appetizer. But in this scenario, it's $60 for the main course, $60 for the appetizer.
Yeah, it was like 30 for that. Yeah, so 35 for an appetizer and 35 for the full course, and the appetizer was half as big. Yeah, no, I don't think there's any appetizer that can justify that, even in my own analogy. Shit, that's disheartening. Here's another thing. The characters, the companions, very varied. What they say about it dripping with color and personality, literally and figuratively, all true. As you do your companion quests and you see them integrate amongst each other more, I'd have been
That
fine
was really nice. The way that your companions interact with not just you and each other, but the rest of the world, too, was pretty cool.
It's like, if this is this organic, I'm okay with doing fetch missions in different areas just to see what the fuck these two say, or these two say, or if no one's there, because it's different every single time. So it's like, I can appreciate. Go ahead and throw some fluff in there. Shit, pies have fluff on top of them. Give me some fluff. Another thing that was kind of like hit or miss for me was the brain fart. Cool. Another thing that was hit or miss for me was the character level up system. It seemed a little too streamlined. How it seems like at the end of the day, with the way the points are allocated, you can kind of have a jack of all trades no matter what. You can still have your specialized character.
I guess, sort of.
But
so
it's like those benefits when you get 20 skill points in, there's so many of those that if that's not your very dedicated build, you just get 20 here, 20 here, 20 here, 20 here, same character. Now, do you want to talk or do you want to fight? It seems like that's all it came down to.
I don't know. I kind of thought the same thing. Probably until like 75% of the way through the game, when things started requiring 100% hack and then like 100% lie to get through these, and I'm like, well, should I've only got like 75 hack and 75 in persuade? Like,
it's like shit. If it's a little bit out of there, and then...
yeah. So if I had like not put these points into guns or into leadership, so I could have my character's moves, I could just talk my way out of this, but I tried to be jack of all trades, and now I have to fight my way out of this.
I like that they made respecking a penalty if you do it too much, too. I did it one time just to see what it was like. No, I did it twice, because then I messed up. And for those listening, I have a kid. So my kid hit a button and, like, allocated some points, and I didn't realize that I was missing, like, 5 points, and it threw me off of the perfect 100 I needed for something like you were just saying. And then I was like, wait a fuck. Even with the people on my team and the outfit, I'm only at 93. What the fuck? Had to go back and respec. Went from 500 to 1,000, and it's 15,000, and it just keeps on going up and up every time you want to respec. It's like, you can do it. It's gonna cost you though. Imagine Skyrim with Kingdom Come Deliverance, but you're still in Skyrim. If they did some shit like that, or even Outer Worlds with the tactical time dilation and them improving melee, like those are the two shining gems of combat. Was that you actually had movement capabilities.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of tactical time dilation, so much better than VATS.
Significantly. VATS was garbage.
VATS, I don't want to say it's garbage because I definitely used the shit out of it. But I don't know. It's just like VATS is like the you win the fight button, you know?
Yeah, it's like
tactical time dilation just gives you the advantage.
Yeah, you can still. Also, did you know that if you don't move in TTD,
It goes down slower.
yeah, so you can like
Well,
legitimately have.
if you shoot too, it takes a chunk when you fire your weapon.
So it's like it's almost like super hot.
I never played that one. It looked really fun though.
Oh my god, tactical time dilation is super hot in an RPG. Shit. All right, leave that in there for the revelation section.
I really have to go to the bathroom, so I think we're gonna wrap this one up.
Alrighty then. Well, that's all from the Video Game Guru. And what's your handle, man?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like and subscribe, please.
To both of us.
Fucking
Enjoy
do
our
it.
content.
Fuck.
Just come on, man. It's not that hard. Click some buttons. You watch porn.
Oh, so much, dude.